What's going on, guys? So today I want to talk about the one reason I believe, anyways, why about 90% of Amazon sellers fail at starting this business, and probably about 90% for any entrepreneur starting any business of why they fail here. Just because Amazon is a real business and you treat it as such, and this is kind of a universal rule that I keep saying and seeing all across the board. Okay, so I've got to work with a lot of people on their Amazon businesses. And I keep seeing this over and over and over again. And I think it's the one reason why, if you're stuck right now, it could be the reason why you're not moving ahead and everything like that, making this business work, or eventually down the line, it's going to get you in trouble and cause your business some harm moving forward. Now, this one reason, when I get into this and I show you exactly how to avoid it, what it is, kind of what's going on behind the scenes of it, you're probably not going to like it. You're not going to like it. It's going to be blunt. It's going to be brute force. It's going to be boring. But again, I'm here to help you grow your business. These things I'm talk about right here, these are more important than the strategies you put behind your Amazon business. And I want to make sure that I'm just brutally honest of what it actually takes to run this Amazon FBA business, or any business for that matter of fact. So this one thing, guys, again, not sexy, but so freaking important. So hang with me here. Hang with me. Understand how you can fix this. Understand how it works in your brain, and everything like that when I kind of spill the beans on how to make sure you stop doing this. So the one thing I keep seeing over and over and over again for people who don't succeed in this business, don't succeed in any type of online business, is that they do not stop learning. Okay, I know that sounds weird, but they don't stop learning and they don't take action. Okay, so literally all they do is learn, 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 learn. Okay, cool. Learning's cool, right? We know learning is awesome, it's important, everything like that. But when it comes down to it, you're not going to get anything done unless you take action. Okay, I told you it's gonna be boring, but just hang with me here. Okay, so what this cycle I keep seeing, and you're probably in the cycle too, you're probably going to start noticing things that you're doing as well. People just tend to sit on YouTube or wherever, and they just watch content after content after content about Amazon FBA strategies for product research, for PPC, for how to start this business. And they just like, and there's so much content, right? And there's so many different strategies and everything like that. So you're like, I gotta watch it all. I gotta watch it all. And you just get in this cycle of just watching, 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 watching. I've seen people do this for 3 to 6 months. Like, oh, I've been preparing, I've been learning for 6 months, just watching videos. It's like, what? You haven't done anything in that time besides learn. Okay, so you're probably starting to think in your side of your head right now, like, yes, I've been in this cycle, and I've been in this cycle too. Okay, so what's going on here in your brain is when you get in this learning cycle, things like this. One, you're scared of the risk. That's what's going to come with starting the actual steps of the business, right? It's like, I'm being productive, so I can't feel bad, but I'm also not taking a risk. So I'm feeling comfortable. Okay, so you get in this receptive state when you start. So say you want to sit down for 6 hours and just work on your Amazon FBA business. Okay, like, I'm going to start watching YouTube videos. That first YouTube video you watch puts you in this receptive state of, I'm just taking information in. I'm just taking information in. Now compare this with, you're sitting in the classroom when you're a kid or whatever, you're going to college or high school, whatever, and the teacher's talking, right? They're talking about information, and you're just sitting there like a zombie, just taking stuff in. This is like a receptive state in the brain. I don't know much about that, but I know we have different states in our brain. And when you start learning, when you start listening, when you start taking information in, whether it's on your phone, just scrolling through, or taking in content, or just watching YouTube videos, you get in this kind of weird, comfortable state of just sitting there, just like taking things in, but not really think about taking action. You kind of get in this lazy zombie mode of receptiveness. Okay, so once you get in that mode, it's really hard to stop. Okay, all of a sudden you're watching 2 videos, 3 videos, 4 videos, and the whole day turned into me learning things on YouTube about Amazon FBA. I didn't take any action. Okay, of course, when you get in this mode, it's great because it's comfortable. If you have everything in life that you need, and most Americans do, most people in the first world countries do, they're very, very comfortable, they're well fed. And so, when you are comfortable, you don't want to take risk. Okay, and what risk is taking action, starting a business, things like that. Okay, and so when you're sitting in this receptive mode, you're comfortable, you're cozy. Okay, and so we need to break that. Okay, so if you've been watching YouTube videos, you've just been learning for the last, even a month, 2 months, and you haven't taken any action, we need to break that cycle, or you will fail in this business. I see this this is the number one thing I see. It's absolutely astounding. Okay, these people just watching so much content. You need to take action. Okay, I don't care if you're scared that your Seller Central account, maybe get suspended if you don't do it right. Yes, watch the video, watch a couple videos on it to know how it's done, or just watch a video and follow along and do it with it. But you're gonna have to take action. Okay, you're gonna learn the most through taking action. Okay, so get your Seller Central account. Yes, if you make a mistake, crap. Hopefully you watched a couple of videos where you can avoid 99% of the mistakes there. Okay, there's 1% of you making a mistake. No matter how many videos you watch, is always going to be there anyway. So just do the bare minimum if you need to, or just follow along and take action with that video. That way you can get it done and actually move ahead. Okay, same thing with starting an LLC, getting your EIN. Okay, this stuff you can go, like you don't need a YouTube video to start most of the stuff. You can go in and just, go to Google, set these things up, just Googling stuff. You're going to get there most of the way, and just taking action, learning. That's how these things start to click, right? So people come to me all the time, like, Cameron, like, I've been doing product research for like 30 to 60 days, and I don't know what to do. I keep watching all these videos and seeing all the strategies. I don't know what to do. You need to do product research. You have to get in the weeds. And yes, it sucks. A lot of these parts in this business, they're not the best. Right? This is a very front loaded business. So there's a lot of work up front. And sometimes it can be tedious. Sometimes it can be boring, especially you don't know what the end goal is, or the end goal is, 6 months down the line, 12 months down the line. So you need to be patient. Okay. And you need to also take action. So short term, fast, right? Action. Long term, patience. Okay. Because this is going to take a while. All right. If you're scared about losing money by taking action, and that's why you're learning so much, maybe this business isn't right for you. Okay. This is kind of a cash heavy business compared to most online businesses. Just being real with you. Okay. Obviously, I want you to start Amazon FBA, because it helps me get more views on my YouTube videos, helps me have more students to help and everything like that. But this business takes money. Okay. It takes 3 to 10 grand, somewhere in that range. Yes, you can make it work with less. Yes, more is better sometimes. But in that range, you're going to have to spend some money. You're going to have to make mistakes. If you want to run a real business, you're going to make mistakes. Okay. But that's just part of the process. That's how you learn. Okay. And I'm not saying this like I'm this perfect person that's done this perfectly and always taken action. No, I'm like a serial learner. Like, it's bad. Like, some days I don't get anything done because I've just watched YouTube video after YouTube video because I feel like I haven't learned enough to actually take the next step in this business. This is huge mistake. And what I'm trying to do to fix this, and what you can try to do to fix this, to catch yourself doing this. Okay. If you're on your 4th product research video, you've been watching product research videos for 2 weeks now. Okay. When you get to sit down, especially if you're just starting your workday, this is where it's most important. And you start to watch that YouTube video, catch yourself there. Catch yourself on that first one. Be like, oh, Cameron just talked about this. Okay. Then stop right there. Stop right there. Okay. And you're going to have to sit back. Okay. Maybe get a notepad or a piece of paper, maybe a notepad on your computer. But you're going to have to think a little bit and change the state of your brain you're in, and start taking action, essentially. Right. So what I mean by that is, if you sit back and you're like, I just want to watch a YouTube video because I don't know what I'm doing and I want someone else to tell me what to do. Okay, you're in a different state, right? It's really hard to think of what the next step is. That's why you're watching the first video anyways. But if you sit back, the knowledge is in there. You just got to focus. You got to, it's kind of like meditation. It's super boring, but you dig deep, essentially. So get that notepad, just sit there for 5 minutes and think about, okay, what do I need to do? What are my action steps here? So what do I need to do for product research? Okay, I need a product software app, right? Okay, check. I need to get the Chrome extension downloaded, figured that out. Okay, cool. I need to get an Excel sheet because I'm going to start putting links here and start tracking some of this stuff, and to make sure that I get a big old list of 20 products that I can start looking back at and start learning from. Check. Okay. What are the variables I'm looking at? What's revenue per month, or reviews, or whatever it is, review rating. Those are in the Excel sheet too. Okay. Next, I'm going to actually start doing product research. I'm going to start looking for products. If I don't know what I'm looking for, I'm just going to keep going, keep taking notes, trying to find better and better products, learning what's good, what's bad, everything like that. Because I've watched 50 YouTube videos already. I know what's good. I know what's bad. Yes, again, you're not going to know perfectly if this is your first time doing it, but you need to start taking action to learn. Okay, I think that's product research as math homework, right? You're just going to hour, a couple of hours a day just doing it, you're going to start to figure these things out. Same thing with like PPC. You keep learning, you keep learning. You don't ever set up your campaigns. Set your campaigns up, okay? After a couple of videos, or do it while you're watching the video. Same thing in any part of this business. Seller Central account, getting your LLC, getting your AAN. List out action steps. Don't list out watch YouTube videos all day, okay? And set yourself back in a chair like I'm sitting now and think about, what do I actually need to do to make progress? Yes, it's going to be scary. Yes, it's going to be uncomfortable. Yes, you're probably going to make mistakes. But this is the only way people actually move forward in any online business, okay? We get stuck in this perpetual path of learning. I'm guilty of it too. A lot of people are guilty of it. Learning's still good, but have scheduled time for learning maybe once or twice a week. And if you really love to learn, read things like that, watch YouTube videos, and then have days where it's like, no, I'm not going to watch a YouTube video until like the evening or until I get all my action tasks done, okay? Because YouTube videos are fun. There's dopamine in there. Like, you're gonna have like some dopamine release. It's gonna feel good, and you're gonna get in this receptive state. Same thing when you, like, say you pick up your phone the first thing in the morning, right? And you're scrolling through Instagram. You're all of a sudden you're in the state of mind of being receptive instead of getting up and taking action. That's why it's, if you ever notice, when you get on your phone and scroll Instagram right in the morning, it's really hard to do stuff afterwards. It's really hard to take action. All of a sudden you're already in this perpetual path of watching Netflix while watching Instagram videos and just, watching YouTube videos, and all of a sudden it's 1 p.m., 2 p.m., 3 p.m., and all you've done is watch videos and watch content on the internet, whether it's Netflix, wherever, okay? I think you get my point here. I'll stop right there. Hopefully that was helpful. Again, I know it's not sexy. I know it's not this sexy secret strategy of how to find the best product or anything like this, but these things you need to master for yourself to be an entrepreneur or grow a business. Whether, this doesn't just apply for Amazon. This applies for everything in the business entrepreneur world. Amazon FBA is a real business, and treat it like that. And you are the number one asset for that. So you have to kind of reshape your mind, reshape your thinking of how to actually take the next step in your business. Okay. Cool, guys. That's it. I hope you found this valuable. If you did, give me a comment, give me a like. If you like this type of content, you think this is actually helpful, give me a comment down below. I like to know. This stuff is the stuff I think about all day while making you guys strategy videos and stuff like that, or strategy content. This is the stuff I'm actually thinking about during the day. Okay, so I'm excited to make videos about it finally, and kind of just be blunt with you guys and say, hey, this is what you need to know. This is actually what you need to know, and actually what you need to kind of pursue and think about. All right, guys, that's it. We'll see you on the next one.